opening bout, just a moment, stopping off as we promised before the program that we would give Jimmy Cornette and Jesse Barr a moment before the match started. Philip Rougeau is the contestant today for Jesse Barr, and what you have on your mind, Jimmy?
Mr. Russell, I know I don't usually have a whole lot to say, but I've got some things on my mind that I have to get out right now.
Okay, fair enough.
I've been wrestling since I was 5 years old. It's no new sport to me. And, well, most kids were out playing with their toys or chasing girls or what the case may be. I was out training hours and hours every day to wrestle. You know, that was the most important thing in my life, was to become a professional wrestler. And I trained for the Olympics. See all these medals? These are real medals.
I know.
It took hours and hours and hours to get these medals. And I was taught to have respect for the rules and stuff. And since I've turned professional, nobody seems to have any respect, especially in this area. And the worst one of them all, I wrestled last week here, and that's Dutch Mantell.
Well, the Dutchman is a little free sometimes.
No, he doesn't know what a rule is. If somebody gave him a rule book, he'd probably use it to wipe his table off with. He doesn't know what a rule is. If I was to wrestle him in a match stipulating that if he broke any rule, I'd win the match, he'd have about as much chance of beating me as a snowball would have in hell.
Yeah,
Don't get hot. Hey, come on, man. Hey,
and let me tell you something. When you talk about me, you don't talk behind my back. If you got something to say it to my face. Now, what are you saying out here?
I'm saying that you can't hold one rule. You can't wrestle one match without breaking the rules.
I'm saying you don't even know what the rules are. I guess you do, right, boy?
Yeah, I know what the rules are.
I guess you're the great rule keeper, right?
I know every rule in the book.
I hate to come out here, but this guy here, I'm sure that you are a great amateur wrestler, but I can wrestle without breaking the rules.
No, you can't.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so at all.
Well, I think I can, boy.
Well, let's get up in the ring now,
Come on now. No,
Come on, let's have a
you guys
don't push
settle your personal arguments later in here.
If you break one rule, I'm the winner of the match.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
You want to have a hair, a punch, scratching somebody's eye?
Don't get in my face.
Wait a minute.
Please.
We already got the TV program lined up, man, so y'all just get this. We got the show.
He can't beat me unless he breaks the rules.
Well, you're allowed,
Y'all
Barr.
can
Let me say one thing. I got a match coming with you, Barr, and the winner gets a shot at the Middle America title. You're supposed to wrestle Philip Rougeau today, right?
That's right.
But I'll take his place, and I'll tell you what. We'll wrestle it your way, and I'll show you that you can't beat me no matter what you do. We'll wrestle any way you want to wrestle.
Yeah.
All right, let's make it like this. Wait a minute.
You break one rule, I'm the winner here.
Huh?
You break one rule, I'm the winner.
Well, wait a minute. If you pull my hair, you lose, right?
That's right. But
If you gouge me, you lose. If you kick me, or if you hit me, or you break any rule, and if Cornette even as much as breathes on me, you will lose the match. Is that the way you want it? Eddie, let us have the match. Come on, man.
Yeah, but it works both ways, and you're going to be the loser.
Okay. Any way you want it, baby.
Yes, I want it.
Get up in the ring. Get up, because we got to just get out.
We'll have a match.
We're going to change it. He'll take Rougeau's place. Okay, Dutch Mantell, Jesse Barr, and I can't say that I'm sad about it. I saw these guys go to a draw in a dynamite match. They have no love for each other. So let's have the introductions, Dave.
All right, introducing from Portland, Oregon, at 245 pounds, Jesse Barr, and going against him from Oil Trough, Texas, the Dutchman, Dutch Mantell. This match, one fall, 15-minute time limit, and the referee is Jerry Calhoun.
Bell time, and here we go. Kind of an unusual start, and I really am delighted to see this, because let me tell you, this Barr, you're going to see, he is some great amateur background that he has. The interesting thing that I don't think that Barr really knows, Dutch can wrestle too. I mean, he is not just a he is a roughneck. Look at that. He goes in for the leg dive. Dutch hooks him with that front face lock, Dave, and back into the corner they go. Good clean break.
Nice clean one, yeah. Cornette leading the applause.
Round behind, takes Dutch off his feet, goes in for the ride, and Dutch trying to sit his way out, back up on his feet with the arm. Of course, not using amateur rules. I didn't mean to imply that or confusing it. It is simply that if anybody breaks one of the existing professional rules, he is automatically a loser. Barr has said that Mantell can't go through a match without breaking rules in there, and they're setting about to prove a point. Exchanging a little conversation up there. They're both wanting to haul off and bust the other one right in the mouth. Look at that move with Barr. Goes in. Really a tight arm bar that Jesse has on there. Taking the elbow back. Dutch coming up to relieve some of it. Center of the ring. Dutch goes for the leg. Barr slips it back. Referee Jerry Calhoun calls for the break and gets it. All right, I like that.
Barr going for the pressure hold, something that would put Dutch in a position that he might instinctively take a swing at him with a right hand or something like that.
We've never made any bones about Dutch, but I think the confusing thing maybe in Barr's mind is that Dutch is just a roughneck, long way from it. He can flat wrestle, and very fast.
And on the other side, I think we've seen Barr pop some people back on the ropes a couple of times, too.
Big shoulder. Reverse. Hip toss. Fired right over to the ropes, and the Dutchman having some problems with Oregon's great amateur champion, who has long since been a professional.
2.5 minutes gone, and I don't think a rule's been broken yet.
Not yet, no, sir. They're both sticking right to their word. And look at Jesse move in and under with that arm. Goes to the wrist. Uh-oh. You see that? Mm-hmm. Just like you were pointing out, Jesse putting the heat on that wrist, and Dutch instinctively double that fist up. Catches himself. Crowd getting in behind Dutch Mantell. Dutch. Jimmy Cornette jumping up immediately saying he's pulling hair. He did not. He started to, it looked like. He's into a headlock, but he's thrown off. Look at that leap.
Both of them with some good balance showing there. Dutch holding onto the ropes. Barr was set, but he did not commit himself to a drop kick or anything like that where he was up in the air and in trouble.
Dutch reaching out, flat of the hand, takes that arm. Moves Barr right straight over and down. Count of 1 as he went down on the mat. Nothing of any serious nature. Dutch bars the arm. Of course, you can't do that in amateur wrestling, but professional wrestling, nothing illegal about it. Nor is there in holding down the head with his leg the way he did. Barr back up on his feet. Fires Dutch across the ring. Another leapfrog. He went to go for the hip toss. Dutch takes him on a slide, too. And Jesse just kicks out. Mantell! And the power of Jesse. Uh-oh.
Dutch says, go ahead, hit me. You lose if you do.
We'll find out who's going to lose their temper.
4.5 minutes gone now. Boy, what a match. Started off a little slow as they were feeling each other out, but good, clean action, but lots of it.
Dutch giving him the chin as a perfect target if he wants to shoot that right hand. Nothing would please him better than to have Barr lose his temper and blast him one. They tie it up and back to the corner again. Jesse Barr being told to break loose, and nice clean break. Dutch out of the corner, and we're how far into it, baby?
We're now just past 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 10 seconds.
5 minutes into it, and Mantell and Jesse Barr abiding by the rules completely. Barr whip across the ring. He goes under it. Went for the drop kick, and he missed. Dutch covers him up. 1, 2. Go ahead, hit me. Hit me. Jesse Barr having a little better thought of it now. He's the one that said Mantell couldn't go through a match without... That did it. Barr spit right in Dutch's face, and Dutch slammed him with a right hand. We're in a brawl right now. Mantell's going to be the loser.
I told you Mantell was just a brawler.
Jesse Barr psyching him when he spit in his face, and Dutch instinctively just busted him. They're not worried about rules now. Mantell's already lost it. And Eddie Marlin bringing Terry Taylor, Bobby Fulton, Brown Sugar out here, trying to pull these guys apart. Marlin telling Cornette, just stay back out of here. Mantell and Barr locked in a deathlock before finally the referee and Fulton get Jesse back. Taylor and Sugar, and Dutch breaks loose, pounding Jesse upside the head. What started out to be a great wrestling match, Dave, has turned into just one of those Pier 6 brawls as Dutch has flipped his temper. Barr proved a point, but he had to spit in his face in order to prove it, provoking Dutch to smash him with that right hand. Taylor trying to pull Barr off along with Bobby Fulton. Brown Sugar and the referee trying to peel Dutch back out of the way. Referee Eddie Marlin trying to get these guys apart.
Cornette telling Barr to get out of there, or Eddie Marlin is going to suspend him. So Cornette's trying to get Barr out of there now, but that's not doing any good. He's going back after Dutch.
Yeah, he's reaching through the maze of legs up there, and Dutch just kicked him right in the head. He got him back. And Jesse Barr trying to slip loose again as Taylor and Brown Sugar holding. And there goes Dutch. He's loose. Well, Dutch may be getting in trouble here. It won't be the first time he's been in trouble. Okay, well, I tell you, what we're going to do is take a break in here while they try to peel them apart. Let's take a break, and we'll come back with more action coming up in just a moment.